You know, as if the corruption of a state, of a corruption of a country called the United States of America could not get any more ridiculous and senile. It ceases to amaze me the next fuckery that they come up with. So according to NPR, Justice Department will not charge Joe Biden in classified documents probes. If you don't know, been living under a rock, Joe Biden took private, classified, highly sensitive documents after his vice presidency under the Obama administration, in which he wasn't supposed to do that. And how come the Department of Justice will not charge a sitting president who is in charge of an entire nation? Why they will not charge this senile president is because they say that Joe Biden is an elderly man with memory loss. So you mean to tell me that a guy who was in charge of a nation, who was past 80 years old, who is senile, who has memory loss, who has dementia up the ass, will not be charged of any type of criminal charges for taking classified documents into his home as a private citizen, but he is okay. He is seen well and fit to run 50 fucking states under a nation. At this point, they are no longer hiding the fact that they're just disrespecting the American citizens in their face. They're no longer hiding the fact that they're just flipping you guys the two big birds. It is unbelievable how stupid, how ignorant, how arrogant this administration, the people who have been hired by the administration have gotten. And if you don't believe me, this is a TikTok clip, from the propaganda news site themselves called CNN. At least they finally just had the guts to report on this.
Some major breaking news into CNN. A special counsel releasing a searing report on President Biden's handling of classified military and national security information. The report finding that President Biden willfully retained classified information, ultimately will not face charges. We're looking at images ostensibly from the inside of Biden's Delaware garage where classified documents were discovered. Also notable in this.
So imagine you are in charge of a nation. You are no longer in the White House and you take classified documents, put them in your garage where it seems like anybody can have access to them. If he has a relative, a family friend or whatnot, if they have access to his garage, they can access these highly sensitive documentation. Okay. And you say that, well, you know, Biden, you're old, you're elderly, we'll turn the other cheek on that. But yet they want to go after Donald Trump for having classified documents in his Mar-a-Lago estate. You see the hypocrite, you see the double standard here, you see the total hypocrisy here. Now listen, I'm not the biggest Donald Trump fan. I think both of these presidential candidates are a complete joke, but you see the double standard in which is bestowed upon. I've seen people commit more crimes and less crimes, and get higher punishment. This just goes to show you that they don't give a fuck about what the fuck this man is doing. It is mind blowing to me.
Report: the president, before he was president, after being vice president back in roughly 2017, shared some of that classified material with a ghostwriter that was helping President Biden write a memoir.
So not only did he take the documents that he was not supposed to have in the first place, he shared the contents in that document to a ghostwriter. So not only that ghostwriter knows people love to talk. That ghostwriter knows he's going to go ahead and tell other people, and other people going ahead and tell other people. And now you have 10 people who knew this turns to 500, 5,000, 10,000 people who know what's inside these highly sensitive documents. And again, what is this punishment? We're not going to do anything. We're going to turn the other cheek. Crazy.
Brianna, do not appear to politically help the president when he is in a vulnerable moment heading into a very competitive election, likely to face former President Trump in the general.
You have the White House saying that some of these things are inappropriate, and it makes you wonder if this is what they're referring to in the report. It says, quote, Mr. Biden's memory also appeared to have significant limitations, both at the time he spoke to Zwanitzer, that's the ghostwriter, in 2017, as evidenced by the recorded conversations, and today, as evidenced by his recorded interview with our office. Mr. Biden.
You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. They're no longer hiding the fact that they are trying to destroy society. They're no longer hiding the fact that they don't give a fuck about you guys. They have literally said in this report that Joe Biden, memory loss is dangerous. He is losing memory. He has dementia. He is senile. So we're not going to charge an elderly man who has bad memory loss for a charge of having classified documents that he was not supposed to have in the first place, but he is still fit, seen fit to run an entire nation. Do you believe the fuckery that is going on? They are no longer hiding this. It is in bright lights. The destruction of the United States is upon us. Hey, we're not going to charge you with a crime because you're old as fuck, but you're still fit to run an entire nation. Good Lord, these people are downright evil and despicable.
Biden's recorded conversations with Zwanitzer from 2017 are often.
And again, I'm not gonna, get the whole thing. This is another one. Biden's memory loss was worse. Let's go back. Hold on. In the interview with our office, Mr. Biden's memory loss was worse. He did not remember when he was vice president. A guy who was the current sitting president of the United States does not even remember when he was vice president. I think that we're about 25 years too late, but they have got to change the voting limitations on when you can vote for president, on when you can run for president, It's got to change. It's got to be 65 and down. If you're 65 and older, you can't run for president. That's it. No more. Because we are tired of having all these old ass fossil fuels telling the younger generation who are so out of touch, who are still living in this 1950s mentalities, who are fucking the next generation in the ass, especially financially, telling them what to do and how to run. It makes no sense. I can't believe this. Biden's memory was worse. He did not remember when he was vice president. That tells me all I need to know about who was really pulling the strings behind his presidency. Because if he can't even remember when he was vice president, damn sure he'll know what he had for breakfast yesterday, and he damn sure ain't in charge of running this country. Here you go, President Biden. You don't remember what you ate this morning for breakfast, but here's a military button, where if you want to send drones to to attack innocent people over the Israel-Palestine war, even support more genocide, all that type of stuff. It is just, I'm literally trying to find words to comprehend the stupidity that I've just witnessed on this report. But I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm going to skim through it. Let me know what you guys think about this report. Do you agree, disagree with my commentary, man? Do you think that they need to do something? Probably won't, because Congress is a bunch of shitheads, but they need to change the voting limit. They need to change the age limit in which you can and cannot run for presidency. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Deuces.